You are not going to believe this true story. Okay? Ready? Mm-hmm. She doesn't know what I'm going to read.
Nope.
Author Philip Van Doren Stern got the idea one winter morning in 1938 while he was shaving. He was shaving, and the entire story came to him beginning to end right there in front of the bathroom mirror. But Philip would not write the story down until a year later. And he would not try to sell the story until 4 more years had passed. And even then, nobody would buy it. He tried to interest magazines in publishing it, but he was turned down. Everything from the Saturday Evening Post to local farm journals. Finally, a movie studio bought the story, which the author titled The Greatest Gift. RKO Radio Pictures purchased it properly at the suggestion of Cary Grant, the actor. By the way, Cary Grant thought himself to be a suitable hero role in the movie someday. And yet, try as they may, RKO screenwriters simply could not adapt the story to a movie-worthy script. So more years passed. RKO sold The Greatest Gift to another movie maker who had just organized a new company called Liberty Films. That producer's director's name, by the way, was Frank Capra. Under his loving guidance, Philip Stern's Little Christmas Story did grow into one of the most moving and heartwarming tales ever told. And each Christmas time, television viewers thrilled to the retelling of an all-American yarn which Frank Capra retitled It's a Wonderful Life. But that's not the whole story. There's a lot more to this. The motion picture, It's a Wonderful Life, is about a man named George Bailey on the brink of, we can't use the word here on YouTube, but let's just say permanently making sure he was not breathing anymore.
Living impaired.
Living impaired. So I'll rephrase that sentence. Mm-hmm. The motion picture, It's a Wonderful Life, is about a man named George Bailey on the brink of being living impaired, self-imposed. Mm-hmm. Granted a unique opportunity to see what the world would have been like had he never been born. It's a Wonderful Life became a classic consistently listed among critics among the 10 greatest movies ever made. But it did not become an American cultural phenomenon until the 1970s. And there's a reason for that. Aside from its intrinsic greatness, for you see, when It's a Wonderful Life first appeared in theaters in December 1946, it received mixed reviews. It barely even broke even at the box office. It did not receive any Academy Awards. Its less than spectacular reception was a tremendous disappointment to Frank Capra. It was so generally ignored over the following 3 decades that in 1974, when the copyright came up for renewal, somebody in the studio office forgot or didn't bother to go to the trouble of renewing the copyright. And that's how one of the 10 greatest motion pictures of all times slipped intrusively into what's called public domain. Aha. And that's why America's undisputed favorite, the holiday favorite, movie of all time became just that, because television stations can air it for free.
Wow.
And so they air it often, exposing it to millions. Experts guesstimate that the owners that had held onto the copyright of It's a Wonderful Life would be earning them conservatively $26 million a year. That's 25 years ago. In addition to the more than 1,200 radio stations airing it at least twice a year, there are 15 video companies selling the classic on cassettes, DVDs, and streaming platforms. They're cranking out copies for what amounts to the wholesale cost of blank tape or plastic for this production of the CDs, or free, completely free, all profit for streaming. That's right. To paraphrase the original title, maybe the greatest gift of all is that we get to see a rich Christmas story in a lot of ways, but because we get to re-see it as It's a Wonderful Life just because somebody, maybe a bumbling guardian angel, failed to renew the copyright. By the way, had that whoever forgot to renew the copyright, if that person back then bothered to renew the copyright, it would have cost employers a renewal fee of only $4.
Oh my goodness.
Merry Christmas.
Oh my goodness. Can you
$4.
imagine that guy? I think he got fired. Well, wait. It would have been too late.
Oh, man.
It's too late.
By now, see, this story, by the way, this was a late, great Paul Harvey, rock star of the radio waves. That was aired on his program like 35 years ago.
Right.
So
right.
By now, It's a Wonderful Life
Billions.
Would have made lots of money.
Yeah.
$4.
Oh my goodness. That's awful.
But then you could argue that the story never would have got out.
That's true. It would have never been aired to the public as heavily as it was and become one of the greatest movies,
All time?
of history. Yeah. I you said that it came out in 1946.
Yeah.
That's nearly 80 years ago.
It's one of the Christmas movies we have to watch.
Have to watch every year.
Okay, so here's the question then. It's a Wonderful Life is top 5 for us.
White Christmas.
White Christmas. Mm-hmm. What about yours? Type your favorite Christmas have to movies.
The Christmas Story. Or yeah. With Ralphie.
Ralphie.
Uh-huh.
A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
What else? Those are 3. We got to watch.
Elf is another funny one.
It's funny. Everybody likes Die Hard, but I don't think it's a Christmas movie.
I heard Bruce Willis say himself, it is not a Christmas movie. No. Mm-mm.
I don't think so.
No. It's a good movie, not a Christmas movie.
Our son-in-law says he likes to watch the Santa Claus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
And
That's
I was
funny.
shocked to hear that because I was like, what? Because they don't do that at their home.
No.
If you know what I mean.
No.
They don't do that.
Right. That is okay. It's because it's Tim Allen.
It's cute. It's funny.
Tim Allen is a funny actor.
Oh yeah.
And I like that movie too, but I just haven't watched it in a while.
I haven't watched it in years.
No, I think the kids usually watch it, and I'll see clips here and there. But
a really, really short one that's a must watch is the original, and I mean the original, not the 20 gazillionth remake, but the 20-minute It's a Wonderful Life. No. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That and Charlie Brown.
Yeah, Charlie Brown.
Gotta watch Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Well, and another favorite of the kids.
Because they're reading out of Luke. They're reading out of the book of Luke.
Yes.
Straight out of the book of Luke.
Yeah, another one that the kids really like to watch is The Nativity. That came out 20-some years ago.
That's live action.
It's a live action movie. It's not scripturally accurate.
It is
we
not.
know. It's just a nice... It's just a good movie. It's well done.
Yeah. So anyway, ladies and gents, I guess when I saw this retelling of how It's a Wonderful Life came about, because we love the movie. Mm-hmm. I guess for me the big thing is you have value. Mm-hmm. George Bailey was given an opportunity to see what life would be like if he wasn't around. And sometimes we're tempted to think I don't matter. Mm-hmm. We're tempted to think it would be better off if I wasn't around. But that's just a straight up lie. It's a lie of the enemy. Mm-hmm. And everybody has ripples. Your life has ripples that you have impacted and will continue to impact other people. And you may be going through a rough time. You may. But don't forget that the creator of all things loves you and will never let you go.
Right. Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So, if we don't see you,
have a very Merry Christmas.
I thought you were going to do the Truman Show thing. But
Oh, no.
if I don't see you.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. You guys have a blessed and amazing day.